In early 2015, police were alerted after footage surfaced of two masked people carrying what looked like firearms through Parnell and the Domain. They weren't subtle. Spotted in broad daylight, dressed head to toe in dark and white clothing, faces completely covered. The most viewed clip came from a group of film students who happened to be shooting nearby. In the background of their video, two masked figures rise from the bushes. One lifts a pistol and steps forward. The students run, and moments later, the clip cuts out.
Where's the other one? Where's the other one?
Police launched a search involving armed officers and even the Eagle helicopter. But before they could be found, the duo came forward themselves, walking into a police station and handing themselves in. They claimed it was just a video, an artistic stunt. But police weren't convinced. A spokesperson said their actions had terrified locals and could have ended in tragedy if someone had reacted defensively. The incident went viral, dubbed the Masked Duo Scare. While no one was hurt, the case became a warning. In a world where everything is filmed, even a prank can feel like a threat, and one wrong move can turn a performance into a crime. The duo were lucky. They walked into a police station on their own terms. But next time, someone might not get that chance. Stay safe out there, and remember, not every mask is worn for fun. In February 2018, a man named Greg Harris was riding his ATV through the woods, like he usually did on weekends. Same trail, same routine. Nothing felt out of the ordinary. He was cruising along when something suddenly flashed across his headlights. At first, he thought it was a spider web, but it wasn't. If you couldn't see what there was, it was a thin metal wire, stretched tight between two trees, right at neck height. Greg slammed the brakes, the ATV sliding sideways just in time. The wire whipped past him, slicing the air inches from his throat, which could have ended with him being decapitated. When he got off to look, he saw it was nailed deep into the bark. Someone had put it there on purpose. These traps are set up by psychos, angry landowners, or just people who are completely messed up in the head. We'll never really know what the true intention of this trap was, whether it was meant to scare someone, injure them, or worse. If that wire had been set just a little lower, there could have been some serious consequences. Thankfully, Greg walked away with only minor injuries and later uploaded the video to warn others about the dangers of riding in the woods. In April 2020, A kid named Noah went camping alone in the Sun River Forest, Oregon. He found a quiet spot to park and settled in for the night. But around 2:30 a.m., strange noises woke him up. Thinking someone was trying to break into his truck, Noah grabbed his camera and started recording.
I'm currently sleeping in the back of my truck right now. I don't even know what time it is. And there's someone walking around my truck right now. If you can hear that, it's pretty loud. He's been walking around for like 20 minutes already. I don't really know what to do. I'm a little freaked out right now. And it's like pitch black outside. And like, this doesn't make any sense because I parked somewhere where you couldn't see. No one was on the road. Wait, he's touching my truck. How am I supposed to get him away? He's literally knocking. He's literally knocking on my truck. The canopy, the back door's locked. I've never been scared before ever. I don't think he knows there's anyone in here. I'm so scared right now. He's literally peeking through the door right now.
Whoever was out there tried to break in, tapping on the windows, jiggling the door handles, testing every way to get inside. Noah sat frozen in silence, listening to every sound, praying they wouldn't notice him. Thankfully, everything was locked, and after a few tense moments, the unknown figure finally walked away into the darkness. When daylight came, Noah quickly left the area. Later, he noticed handprints on the windows and door handles, proof that someone had really been outside his truck that night.
Handprints there, a lot of scratches, stuff like that. Dragging his finger on my side of my truck. Looks like to be trying to get inside my truck. That's really all I could tell from when he was walking around. More handprints trying to get in my truck. At least the back canopy was locked, but yeah, that was the result.
It was unsettling. No one should have been out there in the middle of the night, deep in the forest, with no light and no reason to be. Whoever it was simply walked back into the darkness and vanished. To this day, no one knows who it was, and Noah has never returned to that forest. In February 2013, strange and unsettling noises echoed through the forests of Oregon, a chilling laughter drifting between the trees. Locals heard it late at night, growing louder the deeper you went. When someone finally recorded it, this is what they captured. Some reports suggest the sounds could have come from wild animals, like coyotes. But locals aren't convinced. They believe something far more sinister was lurking in those woods. What was really out there that night? Was it just an animal, a person, or something much darker? To this day, no one knows for sure. But those who've heard the laughter say it still echoes through the forest long after sunset. One thing's certain, everyone who's heard it will never forget it. What do you think it was? Let us know your theories in the comments. In 2022, a TikTok video captured something truly unsettling. A woman lying in the middle of a deserted road in the dead of night. The driver, fearing it could be a setup or trap, chose not to stop and kept driving.
What the f?
Stop. No,
Stop.
I'm not. No. Hell no.
What the f?
Bro. They were soaked.
Okay. There she is.
Bro, what the f? See? That was it. That was it. She's crying.
Here's the slowed down version. You can clearly see a woman swinging something over her head. The road had no street lights, meaning she was lying there in complete darkness. The driver contacted police, and officers were sent to investigate. The next morning, the woman who filmed the video returned to the spot to see if she could find any clues that could help figure out what happened.
Yep, she had to have come up out of the water. Yep, there's a dig spot there. So she came up from down there. That's had to have been why she was so wet.
The mystery deepened when it was revealed that the woman was actually a missing person. She had no recollection of how she ended up on that road, or how she later ended up in the nearby river.
So what it actually was a missing woman from Kalamazoo that ended up in Belmont. She doesn't know how she ended up there. She doesn't remember anything, and she apparently fell into the river. That's as much information as we got.
The video might not reveal the full story of what happened that night, but it became a key piece of evidence in the investigation. Thanks to the footage, police were able to trace vital details and ultimately assist the missing woman, helping to shed some light on her mysterious disappearance.